Good morning, AKD family. I hope your Thursday is off to a good start and you are ready for another great day at Anna K. Davey Elementary. Let's start our day with the Pledge of Allegiance to our American flag. So I'll give everybody a minute to go ahead and stand up. Make sure you put your hand over your heart. Here we go. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and you may now be seated. Our lunch choices today are spaghetti and chicken nuggets. Lunch choices for tomorrow are pizza and nachos with cheese. Let's see who has a birthday today. Birthday wishes go out to Anderson Escobar in Mr. Travis's class, Elijah Brown in Miss Davis's class, and Cameron Richardson in Miss Smith's class. Happy birthday. It's now time for our Black History Month Spotlight. So I'm going to get out of the way, and I think we have two students that are going to be part of morning announcements today. So I'm going to step out of the way. Miss Ferrari is getting them mic'd up, and they should be on. They should be on and ready to go here in a minute.
Allison Dunnigan was the first African-American female White House correspondent. She was also the first Black female member of the Senate and House of Representatives press galleries. Her love for writing began when she was 13, penning one Senate pieces for the Owensboro Enterprise. She became the chief of Associated Negro Press in 1947, which would allow her a year later to become the first female African-American to follow a president's campaign out on the road, while she had to pay her way to cover Harry S. Truman on his Western campaign trail. She would finally receive the respect she deserved when John F. Kennedy was elected. She would serve as an education consult of the President's Committee on Equal Employment Opportunity until 1965.
Gwendolyn Brooks. Today, Brooks is considered to be one of the most revered poets of the 20th century. She is the first Black author to win the Pulitzer Prize in 1950 for Annie Ellen, and she served as poetry consultant to the Library of Congress, becoming the first Black woman to hold that position. She was also a poet laureate of the state of Illinois, and many of her works reflected the political and social landscape of the 1960s, including the civil rights movement and the economic climate.
Thank you so much. It's now time for a few quick recognitions and announcements. I'm going to start with positive behavior referrals. And so I've got several today. So here we go. Let me start with Riley Barney. And checked off on her positive behavior referral is positive attitude, responsibility, and good manners. And Miss Waters wrote, Riley was very kind and positive to a friend by helping her get into the correct line order. Thank you, Riley. So great job, Riley. It sounds like you demonstrated some courteous behavior and you helped a friend in your class. My next positive behavior referral is for Alessandro Cisneros, and checked off on his positive behavior referral is self-control, positive attitude, responsibility, good manners, and following directions. And Miss Waters wrote, Alessandro was asked to remove his hood in class. Alessandro was very respectful and he complied on the first direction. Thank you, Alessandro. You know, it's always a good practice to follow directions the first time. I was a teacher for a long, long time. 15 years I was a fifth grade teacher. And it's a little frustrating when you have to ask a student to do something multiple times. So I think a good habit to get yourself into is to follow directions the first time you're asked. All right, next one is for Addison Gazaway in 4th grade. And everything's checked off on her positive behavior referral. And the teacher comment says, Addison showed integrity by doing her work even with distractions around her during Aspire. I like that word integrity. Do you know what that word means? That means doing the right thing even when no one's watching you. And so you guys know we can't see everything that happens in this school building. So we count on you to have some integrity. You know the difference between right and wrong. And so you need to do the right thing even when there is not an adult watching your every move around the building. And it sounds like Addison did that. She got all of her work done even though there were some distractions during Aspire. So way to go, Addison. My next one is for, and I read that one yesterday. Let me go back. I got 2 more. I'm sorry. My next one is for Saria. Saria in 6th grade, and checked off on her positive behavior referral is stay safe and responsibility. And the teacher comment says, Saria cleaned up apple juice in the hallway without being asked to. So thank you, Saria, for helping out in demonstrating courteous behavior. I don't know if Miss Ashley's going to be here today. I know Mr. Dennis is here, but Miss Ashley left yesterday feeling sick, and so I don't know if she's going to be here, so we might have to pitch in and help Mr. Dennis keep the building looking good. All right, my last positive behavior referral is for Miss Sherrick's entire 3rd period class. And Miss Ferrari checked off positive attitude and following directions. And Miss Ferrari wrote, Miss Sherrick's 3rd block helped me out during a little crisis. They were rock stars, Miss Sherrick included. So thank you, Miss Sherrick's 3rd period class. It sounds like you helped Miss Ferrari out a lot yesterday. So that is all of my positive behavior referrals. And now I'm going to move on to our 6th grade honor roll students. And so let me start with the students in 6th grade that had straight A's on their last report card. So in Miss Morgan's class, Tony Banks. In Miss Bryan's class, Shade Tripp. So congratulations to those 6th graders for having straight A's on their last report card. Let me move on to honor roll. These students had all A's and B's on their last report card. All right, I'm skipping down. In Miss Bryan's class, Caden Bryan, Amarion Heath. In Miss Smith's class, Jameel Howard, Zykeria Jackson, Kaylin Dixon, Saria, Kylie Hayes. In Miss Morgan's class, Yaris Gomez. And then I left off a 5th grader that was on the honor roll for her last report card. So Olivia Young was also one of our 5th grade honor roll students. So congratulations to all of our 6th grade friends that were on the honor roll for their grades on their last report card. When announcements are over, you're going to come to the media center and pick up your certificate, and Miss Ferrari is going to snap a quick picture. All right. That is all of my recognitions, but I do have just a couple of announcements. Number 1, and this is coming from Miss Woods in the lunchroom, and Miss Woods is our lunchroom manager. And I think you know her. She's out there in the lunchroom a lot during the school day, and she helps out on the serving line. But she wanted me to mention that our lunchroom team is short-staffed right now, and there's also 2 ovens that are not working. So they are working really, really hard to make everything work in the lunchroom right now. And so she wanted me to request a little patience from students and teachers as everyone is going through the lunch line and getting settled in the lunchroom. So please make sure you show them some courteous behavior when you're going to the lunchroom. They are working as hard as they can to make sure everything runs smoothly. All right, the other thing I want to mention is, as part of our Black History Month celebration, Coach Smith will be hosting a luncheon in the Media Center starting at 11:30, and that's why there are so many sharp-dressed fellas in the building today. Cameron Richardson, I saw him this morning. He's really dressed up. Today's his birthday. It's going to be a really good day for Cameron today. So as you're coming by the Media Center, going here, there, and everywhere, please make sure you're demonstrating RCS behavior in the hallway. Okay, we don't want to disrupt the luncheon going on in the Media Center. And we're going to have more visitors in the building tomorrow. The Rome City School Board will be here for lunch at noon. They're going to be here a little early for a quick training, so they'll probably be here around 11:30, and then they're going to stick around for lunch, and they're probably going to visit classrooms. So tomorrow afternoon is going to be another day where you need to really be on your best behavior in the classroom. And tomorrow's going to be a fun day as well because we have Wolf Den in the afternoon. All right, my friends, are you ready? Miss Ferrari's changing the slide. Can you guys see our RCS expectations on the smartboard? All right, say them with me. At AKD, we do things the RCS way. We are ready to learn, courteous, and safe. All right, if you earned a positive behavior referral, please come down to the office. If today is your birthday, please come down to the office. If you were on the honor roll for your grades on your last report card,